Hi there guys, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com and welcome to this SaleHoo review. So here you can see I'm in the dashboard of SaleHoo, and what it is, it's really an all-in-one dashboard for educating yourself and building an e-commerce store, whether that's through sourcing your own products, storing your own products, or even drop shipping. It has everything you need. So you can first get educated and then utilize the tools that SaleHoo offers. So today we're going to take a deep dive into SaleHoo. I'm going to show you what it's all about. So before we do, drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell if you want to be updated with new videos coming out all the time. So here I am in the SaleHoo dashboard, and it's recommended straight off the bat that you go through a little bit of the introductory training. So here's sort of an intro video, which I'd recommend going through first. And then you have your training, your drop shipping training. So how to integrate SaleHoo in with Shopify to save you a lot of time on populating your store with products that are validated, products that are more likely to sell, so you're not just kind of guessing. That's one of the major selling points of SaleHoo. So I'd recommend going through the training there. As you can see, there's a lot of different resources down here as well. At the bottom here, you can see a couple of additional features: $100 off Google Ads credit, 7-figure Facebook ads strategy, influencer outreach templates, profit margin calculator, pre-filled legal and policy pages, and 8 free Shopify apps that you need to have. So it's really an all-encompassing app or dashboard or platform for getting you started with e-com or drop shipping. At the top here we have a menu. So what you can do first is find suppliers. Okay, so there's a database of suppliers here, and what you have is your categories or your niche. So if I just show you what that looks like, so if we just go to pet supplies for the purpose of the exercise, you can see all the products that are available. So the number here is 68,332. Now you can narrow down your search here. So drop shippers, wholesalers, liquidators, manufacturers. So depending on, do you want to just be drop shipping, or do you want to be able to store, products in bulk? So that's going to be dependent on what your objectives are. So if I go to wholesalers, let's say my location, let's say my audience is from the United States. So I want my delivery times to be quick. So I also want them located in the United States. Ships worldwide, sure, we can turn that on as well. And we can do more filters: minimum order, say up to $100, tax required, let's say not required. So you can sort by products or you can sort by suppliers. And what I'd recommend doing is seeing what products are kind of on here, what is kind of, browsing through, and then just saving them here. On these hearts there, you can save them to your favorites. And then later going back to your saved searches and then going through them again. And you just do that from going again to the top here, directory, and going to your favorites. Now, if you go to labs, the next tab over, we can go discover products. It says if you're not quite sure what to sell, browse over 4,000 of the best-selling products. So you can see some of the information here, like the average price. You can also see the sell rate, and you can also compare them as well, compare different products. So product type, let's stay on the, pets? And we can up our sell rate. Okay, so if we want to do, 19, 20%, that kind of gives us some idea of what is actually selling. Okay, like people get turned off if something is selling too much when they're like, oh, the market must be saturated. But actually what it does is it proves that there's actually a market there. Okay. So we can click on any one of these products. So here's a groomer, and we can check out, the different suppliers. We can look at similar listings, the list price, so you can sort of maximize your margins there. You can also sort by competition if you're worried about that: low, medium, high, and also average price. So if you have a price set in mind for how much you want to spend on a product, you can adjust that as well. And similar to the suppliers, you can click on the heart here. You can save these products to a favorite list, and then come back over to saved product ideas. Another cool feature is product trends. I know one of the the big sticking points with e-commerce is it's really something that you have to experiment a lot with. And there are a lot of tools out there that, like SaleHoo, which I'd really recommend, because with experimentation, experimenting on the product, experimenting on the price, and then experimenting on the promotion or the running of the ads, you can end up throwing a lot of money away by not selecting, by not getting those three things right. So SaleHoo is definitely taking care of you as far as the product goes with this trending products feature. So you can see these masks over here. So that's going to be an obvious one because of COVID. But a bunch of different products in different niches. I like these pet feeders here. This is actually something I'm actually looking for. So I'm going to try that. So a bunch of different feeders here, average price, high sell rates as well. So you can find out the details of these, find out the suppliers, and again, find out similar listings as well. So this is great for kind of getting some ideas of where you're going to source your products from. Okay, once you've found out, the kind of store you want to create, the kind of niche you want to attack. The next tab over, we have resources. So you can see there's lots of free guides. If you're new to e-commerce, if you're new to dropshipping, I definitely recommend going through those first. They can, guide you very well on things like getting started, what to actually sell, how to find the right product so you're not wasting money on ads and things like that with a product nobody wants, finding suppliers. So it has kind of all of the steps that you really need to go through when you're setting up your e-com business. There's also communities for dropshipping, selling tips, marketing, importing, customs, and all that. So really a one-stop shop for everything e-commerce and dropshipping. So on the main button here, we have these tabs here, educate. So there are different courses here available that you can also join for a little bit of structure as far as educating yourself goes. So this one was what was on the front page there when we first started. So I would definitely recommend going through that and then deciding on these others as well. Now the next one down is SaleHoo Dropship. And this is going to make things extremely easy for you if you have a Shopify store and you want to populate that with products. So usually when I got into e-com and dropshipping in around about 2015, it was a case of going to watchcount.com or going straight to AliExpress or somewhere like that, finding the products, saving the images, saving the descriptions, all that kind of stuff, then manually entering it into Shopify store. And it was extremely tedious. So with the SaleHoo Dropship feature, you don't have to deal with any of that. So what you do here is you come through and you just connect your store. Very easy to do. You just go to connect store here or at the top here, and there's like a 3 or 4 step process with connecting your Shopify store. So what that means then is that you can come through, you can again filter. So if I want products that ship to the States and they are from the States, so that ensures that I have very low delivery time. So here 4 to 13 days. The delivery estimate, I can even bring that down. Let's say 10 days. The category, so again, let's go to pets. The price, so I don't want to be paying too much up front, so I'm going to bring my price down to say under $50. And then I want products that have had maybe at least let's say 750 orders, so I know that the niche is validated. I know that there's people already selling. So then we can go through and see, what comes up. All right. So this looks pretty cool, this ball that like cats can roll under. So I'm going to check that out. So you just click on it. You can add it to your import list. And by adding to an import list, because we've just connected to our Shopify store, we can automatically populate our Shopify store from directly within SaleHoo. So some details there, and you just simply click this plus button here. So I'm going to add that to my import list. Let's add some of these furball lint rollers in there. Let's add a leash in there, a couple leashes, one of these, and a brush. What is this? A poop bag. I thought it was a dog yoga mat there for a second. And these get added to our list, and then come up the top here to import list, and from inside here you can edit how it's going to show on your Shopify store. Okay, so we could just copy that, put that in there, product type. So you got to think about the categories you've set on your store. You can input your descriptions and the shopping options, pricing and variants. So here's like different colors, maybe different sizes, where it ships from. You can also select your images. And if we wanted just this product, we just go to upload to Shopify, and that would automatically populate in our Shopify store. We could also just tick them off as we go down and confirm them. And as you can see, this pop-up down the bottom here, we can go upload to Shopify there as well, okay? Or delete from import list. So it's easy to add and remove from inside SaleHoo. And you know, within minutes, we've populated our Shopify store and we're ready to start marketing. So the next one across here is orders. So you can also track, you know, as your orders are going out. There's also another feature, like if you don't want to mess around on pricing and adjusting all these, you can actually set your margins from inside SaleHoo. So if you want to ensure that you're making like double your money back from drop shipping, you can just set the price as ×2. And then when they're populated in your Shopify store, so for example, if you're paying $346 for them, this will double. So the cost that it will be on your store will automatically be set to 2, 3, 4, 5 times, or whatever margins you want. So we've got the education, we've got the directories there, we have the dropshipping feature, and then we also have the affiliate dashboard that you can join. You can become an affiliate of SaleHoo if you want to make money that way promoting it. So I'd recommend definitely clicking that link in the description and coming through here and checking it out on your own, because it's definitely going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money when it comes to setting up your Shopify and dropshipping or e-commerce store. As far as all-in-one platforms go, usually you either get the tool or you get the community or you get the directories, right? So SaleHoo is really just taking care of all of the angles here, even the education. So I definitely recommend signing up for all of those reasons. Get yourself educated, get the right suppliers, okay? You have the tools, so you don't need, you know, more third-party tools in your Shopify store. You can use SaleHoo directly to import and populate your shop. So you can just get started, you know, on what matters, which is selling as quickly as possible. So that's just a walkthrough there of SaleHoo, guys. If you do want to check it out, again, do go through that link in the description and check it out. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you found value in this video, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.